Welcome back to my channel, and today we've gate crashed the Blackbird Cakes studio. We're here with Shaz, the cake master and icing Yoda guru, and she is going to attempt to show me how to make a Santa koala cake.
Yay. There's our friend.
Oh god, I'm screwed.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make some grey fondant, because the grey obviously is the koala colour. That goes on first, everything else goes over it. So we need to start with the grey. It takes a bit of time.
So you just stretched it first, didn't you?
Yeah, just stretch and twist and sort of helps mix the colour.
There's no way you can do this in your mixer, is there? You
Oh,
have to do it.
wish. So we need a circle, about yay big, so about 40 centimetres. Feel how that's thicker?
Yeah. I told you she was a guru.
And you're going to place over the front and then over the back, and then you're going to create these two giant wings and bring them a little bit to the back. Smooth down the front, smooth down the back, and join at the sides of the wings. Okay, the next job is to secure the wings. So what you're going to do is you're just going to run your fingers up the side like that. Next thing is to grab your knife, and what you're going to do is you're going to slice off these wings. So you take them a good inch out, you're going to go close to the cake, right up. Okay, now you're going to smooth your cake with this baby. So see how it bends out because it's been used. Just use the part that's convex called have, I don't know.
Curved.
Use that bit. Okay.
Just going to give it a buff.
Yeah.
Circular motion.
Yep.
So with pressure, the fondant should just take up its own space, yeah?
Yeah.
Take up its own gaps.
Within reason. Depends on how thick you've rolled your fondant. And guess what?
What?
First coat's done.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. Yay. It's awesome. Alrighty.
Happy?
Next, yeah.
Before we go any further, I just want to tell you that this is Shaz's new magazine. It is a game changer for people like me who have a little bit of an idea, not a lot of idea. That cake I made that cake. And I even sifted the flour. I did, because Shaz said to sift it, so I sifted it. And when I flattened the bottom, I tasted the cake. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really
good.
really good. So chocolate mud cake.
You know you're supposed to taste the cake, and you're supposed to taste the batter. But there's a difference between tasting and tasting, right?
Not in my book.
Yeah, I know, we did.
We were just having a chat. In the book here, there is a thing called cake release goop. Now, as you all know, I'm a big paper person. I paper the crap out of all my tins. I'm not going to do that anymore, because this here, this cake release goop, it works.
Yeah.
And Katie just said to me, well, I tagged you in something in Facebook and you just ignored it. Well, I did ignore it because it was from some random chick that I didn't know and I didn't trust, but I trust Shaz. I know that if she's taken the time to put it in her magazine, then it's going to work. She's not going to put stuff in here that's not going to work. So is there anything else in your book that you think that we really need to sort of focus on that is super handy?
Look, you know, I'll show you in, we've got the one section before we talk about baking and so forth, is the planning section. It goes through each of the processes and it tells you that if you're doing it in one day, you're going to be 9 to 10 hours. So, 2 days, 3 days before?
Yeah, I did. So what's today, Sunday? I baked that on Friday night.
Yes. Saturday?
I did the cutting of the layers and the ganache and the sugar syrup, and I filled the cake and I did the...
And shaked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And today, Sunday, day 3. And has it made it easier for you?
Oh, so much easier. I would just be in a fetal position. I did the cake think I can't do this.
But you can.
Yeah. Wow. I probably wouldn't have even done that. I just would have gone to the bakery and got something else.
No.
Yeah. No.
You're going to do this.
Okay.
All right, on we go.
Great. Thank you. So
Middle,
out.
middle, back, quarter turn. I'm going to show you something fab.
Yes. course I do.
Ready for some noise?
Oh my god. Why are you making me roll something when you got that? That's not
No,
good.
we have to show everybody that you need to roll.
You really don't need to roll. You just shove it in there. God.
But not everybody has one of those.
Well, not everyone has the inability to roll stuff like me either. Baby
Now I will
arms.
use Lola.
Is that
You can
Lola
press
the roller?
It is Lola the roller.
She's wiping her brow, thinking, what am I doing?
So what you're going to do is you're going to lift it and you're going to place it and you're going to put that centre hole over the middle, and then we're going to pull it down a bit until we get around the neck for our Santa koala.
You know I can't contact a book, right?
Well, you're going to contact this cake as we go. And you know what? Thinking about it makes it worse, so just do it. Let's go. Sideways. Bang. You're on.
Sideways.
Alright. So, yeah, we're a little bit lower at the front, a bit higher at the back.
Did you say that you sell these on your on-the-line store?
On my online store, I will have these Sharpies in.
What else do you have on your on-the-line store, Shaz?
On my online store, we have our Blackbird Cakes t-shirts.
What?
Our Blackbird Cakes t-shirts.
Really?
We have a model in store too. The filming model. Yes.
Do you know I created a Dolly Varden cake for Katie's 3rd birthday, and it was just like it was a doll stuck in the, and then the dress.
Michaela got the same, but she got an ice cream cake.
That's not this.
Lucky girls.
That is, no.
This is a little bit different. Okay, so you can see here I've just cut a piece of black fondant about the circumference of the cake and about 1 inch wide. Okay, so just pop that bit on the front.
Middle, straight to
Middle.
just like that.
Yep. And then just press it down. You take the corner off each edge there, and it makes it look a bit rounded. So grab your knife, put your hand gently underneath it and cut. So that way you'll know how hard to cut. You won't cut yourself.
I want to make a bit.
Kids, don't do this at home. Perfect. So you're going to make a buckle.
Oh, look at that. You made it so they fit. How good are you?
It's like I've been doing this for a
I
long
know,
time.
that's why you're the Yoda. You're the cake Yoda. Talk to me. Yep.
Okay, so now you're going to make that cone shape. So it's basically rolling it into a ball and rolling a thin end, flattening that bottom bit, and then that is part of the hat. Okay. And what you want to do is you want to have a spot at the end where you can pop the white pom-pom. And then you can also make a few little creases on this side if you want. Give it a bit of character. What we're going to do now is we're going to create the white and grey elements. So we're going to make the hat, cuff, the pom-pom, the ears, the beard, the cuffs on the sleeves, the hands, and then at the end we'll finish creating the face and pop the shoes on, paint the buckle, and we're good to go. So what we need to do is we need to grab our ears, and just before we place them on the cake, we just need to test where they go. Alright, and press it on. We're going to place that around the front of the cake and then around the back. And have a look at that and see how it's giving it texture. So we just want the texture because we want him to look nice and warm and cuddly and delightful.
Just wedging in?
Yep. And then you want to make the arms for Santa. So his hands, sorry, his paws. So again, you're doing the same sort of technique of giving texture. So give it lots of little pinches to texture. How's that? Awesome. We're rolling. Get it? Filmmakers? We're rolling. We're going to roll that. We're going to split that into 2 10-gram pieces for the shoe. So again, roll a sausage, cut in half, and we've almost got our shoe shapes there. Hold it down to look like the toes of a shoe or a boot. And then with that flat edge that was on the bench, that goes against the cake. Okay? And you look where you want his shoes to be. He's a jolly fella. So we put them relatively close together. Next thing is the face and the beard.
Is that oval? Circle, oval.
And then flatten. Again, flat hand press on. Just flat hand, because if you do it with your fingers, you're going to indent the nose. Not too hard. So you want to just smoosh it. See how with my flat hand I'm smooshing it down, and giving it that beautiful rounded shape. And see how cute it is with that rounded shape.
So because I didn't make it too big, and then when you smooshed it, it made the proper shape.
Yeah, and it also helps it to adhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've got the position of the nose, we can create the beard. So there's your fondant. And again, you're just pulling bits out of here to give it that lots of texture. A little bit there. And you have it a little bit down at the front there just so you can fit your moustache in. So he has stopped in Italy, had his pasta, twirled his moustache, and then on he goes. So, and we're going to have to push that right down in there. Okay, off you go. He almost looks French now.
Oui, oui, monsieur.
Yeah, roll them into a ball and then you press them flat. And there your eyes. They may be too big. Check them. The closer the eyes are together can be cute. The further apart can be cute. The part between your nose and your mouth indicate, if that's small, that indicates you're young as well. Guess what Dee made?
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
My pleasure, darling. Look what you did.
Oh man. For someone who struggles to even do like icing on top of a cake, that is just incredible. But it's a credit to you to be able to instruct somebody with my level of inexpertise to be able to do something like that is amazing.
And how did you find it though?
Like I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's challenging, but it's doable.
Yeah.
It's way doable. So you know, you've got the instructions there, you've got expert guidance from somebody like yourself. You just have to have a bit of confidence in yourself, and you're right, you have to take a step away and not fiddle with things too much.
Because I know from experience that we could be here for another 6 hours doing this, and to tell you the honest truth, it would not be very much different to what you've got here.
Yep.
In fact, it'd probably be worse, because the longer you can ruminate on it and really cause problems for yourself.
Yep.
This is fantastic. Right, this is a Blackbird cake, right? This is what we would create here, and what you've done is fantastic. You've used our recipe, you said it tastes amazing, you've ganached it, and then the little tips and tricks about finding the centre and finding the front, and using anything as a belly, and using the side seams as your seams. Those sorts of tips and tricks I've learned along the way, but they do help creating something fab.
And that's what makes it doable. Yeah, and like I said, it's not easy, it's just following a process, because I don't know, and you make it easy. That's what it is. So, oh my God.
So you'll be able to put a link to the instructions in your comments.
Yep.
So we'll have all the instructions ready to go as a download, and anybody who watches this can actually have a copy of those instructions. So, and also, if you need fondant, go on to Blackbird Cakes, www.blackbirdcakes.com.au, and we'll have a kit there for fondant if people want to purchase it. Otherwise, the amount of fondant you need will be on the instructions as well, if you're not anywhere near us, and you can create these masterpieces up.
There's no reason why you can't do this at home, seriously. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Yay.
We're
oh
done.
my goodness.
Yeah, I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you so much.